Welcome to the perfect, in my opinion, van life upgrade RV. Come on in. What's up, it's Chris Young. Welcome to the all-new Jayco Granite Ridge 22T. This 23.5 foot Super B / Class C, whatever you really want to call it, is a awesome van life upgrade. If you spent time camping, maybe doing the tent camping, maybe doing, the truck shell, whatever, I got to tell you, this upgrade is awesome. Everything from the heated garage to all the special systems that they put in here to the beautiful exterior that the Granite Ridge has, and you got a chance of it coming on two separate chassis. You got the Ford Transit, which is gas, a little bit more economical, or you got the diesel option in the 23T. Both of them are absolutely freaking awesome. This one just happens to have the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 engine in it, which we'll talk a little bit more about that. But in the rear, right above my heated garage of the 22T is where I'd like to start. This is where you're going to be sleeping. Probably not where you're going to be spending most of your time, because if you're getting one of these, you're going to be out and you're going to be active. But you're going to come back to an awesome coach. Everything from a 13.5 BTU AC in a small motorized coach to plush and comfortable split twin beds that, thanks to the insert, can easily become a king. Gives you some awesome options. Now, for my windows, what I love about this too, and here, I'm gonna get to some of the storage options here in a minute. You got these double pane, what I like to call the porthole style windows. Love this because if you actually want to open it up and have it go open all the way, you absolutely can. Look at the coverage you get thanks to the adjustable arms that we have here. And don't worry about, well, Chris, what about the bugs? What about the, look, you got the blackout shade there. You got the white shade there. So if you just want to let the light in and keep the bugs out, do that one. You want to do a split, you can do both because they'll seal together. And when it comes to some storage, because it is Jayco, you're probably going to be getting some of the best when it comes to design, quality, and layout. They maximize pretty much everything you can maximize inside your coach. You got the European style flat front cabinets everywhere around with the strut supported hinges, and I love the push button opens. These hinges are heavy duty. I like to call them the Terminator's knees because that's pretty much what they look like. I got one right behind me. Boom, with my 110 outlet. The only thing I wasn't crazy about was this door, when it opens, does kind of hit that AC a little hard. So, you see what I'm saying? I got a little shelf right here for my cell phone, another window, and of course, another storage door here. Now, underneath your cushions, usually you would have access to maybe some plywood panels that would give you storage. Jayco said, we're going to make this a little bit more of a luxury feel. So instead of giving you that, we're going to give you some drawers that are 75-pound capacity, full extension on drawer guides, and you even have some storage doors here and here. The thing that I really liked about this was because you have that heated garage in here, they're maximizing your storage space both internally and externally. And when you leave your bedroom, you walk right into your wet bath and your kitchen, so let's check those out. A great upgrade in this coach that I like, because a lot of times when you're talking about Super Bs or even some Class Cs, you get a small fridge. This is a 5 cubic foot, actually over 5 cubic foot fridge freezer combo by Norcold. I like how it's kind of the tall Lego block style. You got your little freezer box up there, great shelf space, and up above, these hinges are super strong, is where I was hiding my true induction cooktop. Now, sure, you do not have an actual cooktop on this one, but you do have the Contour air fryer convection microwave combo on this one, which does an awesome job at all of those. Plus, Contour is a well-known and well-respected brand for being upgraded appliances. But having that induction cooktop also means now you can take that outside, plug it into the side, and do some cooking. And for your wet bath, just gonna magnetize the door there. The thing I liked about this, they gave me the upgraded shower handle. I got another double pane window in here with the same system as far as the shades go. I'm gonna pull those down. I got my turn fan. I got my mirrored little medicine cabinet here. Boom, giving me some storage space. And I got my pull down faucet as well as my toilet, which on this, as far as your tanks go, you have a 53-gallon fresh, 51-gallon gray, and a 5-gallon black on this one. Actually, it's 4.75, but I'm just gonna go ahead and call it 5. And the thing that I really like that they added, the shower curtain. It's not just a door in your wet bath. You actually have a curtain. Now sure, it's open right here, but come on, man. How many B's in the wet bath actually have a functional retractable curtain? Not many, but the Granite Ridge does. And then if you need to hang some clothes for drying, you even have your little pull string right here to latch across, hang stuff up, and let it dry. Pretty sweet little setup for a coach that's only 23 feet long. All right, let's check out your kitchen and your dinette. Now, before I get into the kitchen and what we got going on over here, let me talk a little bit about your Firefly, you got your Timberline, and you got your power control system on this one. Now, you have a 360 watt solar panel on this one, plus you got the inverter and all of that. The Firefly controls will do everything from your lights, you got your awning, you know, the whole nine. Two, you do have a 2800 flex fuel generator on this bad boy too. But big fan of this right here. This is the L-well controls for your 17,000 BTU Timberline Binar 5D hydronic heating system. What is that? It's a fancy term for saying hot water. So there you go, but pretty awesome. And of course your solar charge controller there. And I love what they did with maximizing the space from having a little shelf right here where I can put this sweet little wicker basket of my, you know, facial cloths. I don't use them on my face. Two, storage spot there. My drawers over here in my kitchen. Everything I need for a couple's adventure on the road in my Granite Ridge. Now you got the thermoformed countertops on this with the Roman style round stainless steel sink, cutting board cover, really like that by the way, and my pull down sprayer. I already talked a little bit about my induction cooktop and my contour microwave, but you even have some more storage right up here. And yes, another awesome, what I like to call full open window. The thing that got me with motorhomes and just RVs in general is you can open the window a little bit. Sometimes they'll come out like that. You know, every now and then you might get one to come out to here, but to have a window that's going to give you full opening, it's great for cross breeze. Give me the protection with the screens to keep the bugs out. Now I'm having a really good time. Then you have your dinette over here, and I like how we have the 30s in this. You got the 30 by 30 shower, you got the 38 by 48 dinette. Very nice addition for a small motorhome. Yes, I do have the anchors for the car seat if you need it right here, but the captain and the co-captain's chairs will swivel around, so if you want to take advantage of the dinette from there, you can. The only thing I wasn't crazy about was the height of the seats versus the height of the table. Obviously, since we're here in the actual coach portion of the Granite Ridge, it's going to be higher up here than it is there. But I got the plush comfortable cushions, I got the dinette which can be removed, more storage here, more recessed LED lights, and my max vent fan right there to help move some of the heat and steam out. Then add that to the ABS surround molded not only dash but storage compartments right here where I got the suspension net to keep stuff secure. I got my cable connection with the wind guard boosting. If you want to get that service, I highly recommend it. And speaking of services, you can also get the Starlink on these too. So if you want some sweet internet while you're truly off-gridding, that's an awesome addition. I just love how they maximize the flow and the storage opportunities in this whole entire coach. Even giving me little things like hanger hooks right as I enter the door. Sweet, sweet, and more sweet. But how are you going to drive it? Let's talk about the cab. Now, as I mentioned, the Granite Ridge comes on two chassis choices. You got the 22T, which we're in right now, which comes on the Ford Transit chassis. Then my cute little sister sitting next to me is the 23, and that comes on the Sprinter diesel chassis. This one I like because with it being the Ford Transit, you got the 3.6 liter V6 EcoBoost in this. That's going to give you 310 horses with 400 pound-foot of torque on it. But if you decide to get the Ford Sync, you're also going to get some sweet options added on. Everything from, you know, assistances and all of that. But as far as safety goes, yes, this has the forward crash warning, the side crash warning. It's got the wind warning. It even has the rain sensor wipers on it. You got the touchscreen dash, which is going to give you the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay, the tilted and telescoping steering wheel, your backup, the whole nine. And I got to tell you, with the Ford Transit, I got a chance to drive each one of the different style chassis that these vehicles come on. We even drag raced 3 of them. We did ProMaster versus Transit versus Sprinter, and I was driving the Transit. I not only whooped my boy Ian on the drag race, I whooped NHRA champion Al Caps. Yeah, the Transit can get up and go. So if you're looking for something that's got good fuel efficiency and great power, the Transit, in my opinion, sure, Mercedes, the Sprinter, awesome. It's diesel, it's awesome. But for me, for the money, Transit's the way to go. Now, with that said, yeah, the dash, everything is freaking awesome. I got the covered floor mats. Yeah, boom, 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 bada bing, bada boom. Everything's great. Let's take a look at this beautiful outside, because that is where these stand out. Right out front is a really good shot of that 3.6 liter EcoBoost V6 engine and sitting on the Ford Transit. I'm a fan. Wasn't years ago, but the changes and the upgrades they made in the last couple of years catapulted the Ford Transit ahead of the other chassis, in my opinion. Obviously, everybody's got their own taste. Always advise, come into your local Camping World and test drive it for yourself. But sweet little engine, sweet little coach. Add that to the fact that it's Jayco, so you're gonna have that one-piece fiberglass cap on this. I do have the heated extended mirrors. Come around, love the rims, love the running boards, really love the storage options. Check out the galvanized, what I like to call tanks that you have for your storage. You even got your external shower with hot and cold here. Right there's a really good shot of not only those double pane windows, but the scissor arm awning that we have with the LED lights. Now, another thing that they did with the Granite Ridges that I'm a fan of is, as opposed to having the installed LP tank, you got one that's removable. So you can put the standard 20 in here, take it out. This way you don't have to take your RV to get the LP filled. You can just take the tank. You pop it into your grill at home and then swap it in and out. But I do love that feature there. Right here is going to be your LP quick connect. So if you do bring the grill out, you absolutely can. But this was probably the thing that to me made the Granite Ridges stand out just overall. The heated rear garage. Not only does it have the adjust-to-track system and the rubberized floor in here, but you got the 12 volt, you got some storage options, you got the suspension net, great space for the bikes, the bags, whatever you want to take, and it's tri-access. Multiple functional options to store whatever you want to take with you when you go out on the road. 4x4 sewer hose storage right there. I also have the hitch on the back, strut supported door, beautiful fiberglass exterior. Love the rugged coated tops that we have here. It just feels, looks rugged, but also looks modern and nice. Then come around to the off-camp side. Another awesome feature, water filtration on this. Jayco's big on your safety. The thing I love about this is that if you go boondocking, you never know what type of water you're gonna have. So getting some good clean water makes that trip so much better. I don't want you getting the dysentery. Now I got my external shower over here as well, plus all my bypasses, my inlet valves. There's my dumps, and remember your tank sizes on this, 53, 51, and 4.75. But the fact that I have showers on both sides, if you go camping with the dogs, dude, spray yourself off, spray the dogs off. Got your solar port right here for your briefcase, solar panels, if you want to bring them along, because you do have the 360 on top, but you also got your 30 amp plug right here. That right there is just access to piping if you need it. Storage. Of course, this is the back of your black holding tank and your Flex Fuel 2800 generator on this bad boy. But from look to flow to engine and feel, Jayco probably has just done the best job at upgrading van life that I've seen to date. The Granite Ridge absolutely crushes it. You're looking at 23 feet of an awesome coach. So leave me some comments down below and let me know, what did you think of the Granite Ridge 22T? Huge fan of this one. And while you're at it, please click like, subscribe, and notify, so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. But if you're thinking about, hey, where can I find this? rv.campingworld.com, or just come on into your local Camping World. I would love for you to test drive this, then leave me some comments down below and let me know what you thought. Did you like the Ford Transit? Do you love all the amenities that are in there? Please, let me know. I appreciate you joining me for the Granite Ridge 22T by Jayco. I'll see you soon.